Hey guys, it's your cousin. Welcome to the 26th episode of Wonder Wednesday. Now, as you can see here, it is only a video this time. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to put this also in the VOD playlist, as this will technically be a VOD, as I'm going to just kind of be playing this game for about an hour, as unfortunately I just couldn't stream today. I was in a mix of things. Bit of depression, bit of actually busy talking to friends who just needed to talk. And, well, that kind of led to where I am now. So I'm just going to be playing this for, not fully an hour, maybe only like 40 minutes, due to the fact that I do still want to edit and upload this video before midnight. You know. And the editing's going to be minimal. It's mostly just going to be me putting an intro and an outro. Now you may be asking, why am I playing this? And, well, it's actually because tomorrow is officially the day that PvZ Replanted comes out. And I'm protesting. Officially. I'm not buying the game. Ever. I don't think there will be a moment I will ever buy the game. I do not support EA anymore. Anything they ever make, I'm not touching. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoy our video today. Leave a like if you do, a dislike if you don't, and if you're feeling so inclined, please leave a little interaction down below. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, now after that beautiful intro, let's just hop into the game. Okay. It's been so long since I played this. This is Beauty from 2009. A classic game. Perfect in every way, I would say. This game is one of the few that's like, it's so well made. And I know this one's got a bit of bugs, the Game of the Year version, but nothing will ever beat it. They can try their best to make a new version. You can't top this. Especially with the soundtrack. Because PopCap's just been, and EA have just been, like, fucking it up. I gotta have to change the volume at all. Sag. They get rid of the dynamic soundtrack, one of the best parts of this game, one of the coolest parts of this game, and they think we'll enjoy it. And AI upscaling, now it's not generative AI, which is fair. Generative AI is really bad. AI upscaling isn't better, though. Like, full stop. It's just still lazy. And it's bad because you're just not hiring a real artist. It's like, what's the point? They're so... It's like they don't understand what makes the game so special. And that's such a shame. Because I love this game. I love this series. I am actually a staunch Battle for Neighborville enjoyer. Rare breed we are. I think people didn't give Battle for Neighborville enough of a chance. I know it sucks that it didn't have variants. That's kind of lame. I won't deny that. But the new classes were actually kind of cool. Well, when I played it, I really liked Oak and Acorn. That was my favorite. Sin's favorite is actually, she really liked Nightcap, and I gotta agree, Nightcap looks really cool. And so it's just like a shame that they didn't give it a chance. You know, there's and also it just annoys me that in the like there will be now forever one more zombie than plants because they got the wizard zombie before plants could get. I'm pretty sure people usually say that Berry Brigade was the one that was most likely next. A shame, because I had also seen that there's like iceberg lettuce in the files. I think that could have been really cool. You know, I think a lot of people were like, oh, it might be too overpowered. I don't know. And they could have balanced it. That's the point. You make it, balance it, bam. You know? And also, what if it inspired them to add variants, having, you know, elemental plants like these? We'll never know. Because unfortunately, they canceled the game right after, like a year due to the fact that it wasn't making money anymore, and so they were like, if it's not making money, who cares? I care. It could have been really good. It could have become, eventually, Garden Warfare 3. We'll never know, though, due to the fact that it's gone. No longer with us. A sad shame. But it's like, there's so many good games out there, I think. That, man, hearing about Project Hot Tub, dude, can you imagine what, like, a Breath of the Wild style Plants vs. Zombies game would have been like? That could have been so cool. Just breaks my heart we never got it. Just sucks. I'm not gonna lie, playing this game is making me so nostalgic for, Danebo. I used to love the Super Bow Bros YouTube channel. I watched so many of their videos. I watched Quap. I watched the climbing one that I can't remember the name of. I watched Angry Birds. I watched Luke play Rage, which actually made me really enjoy Rage, and is probably the biggest contributing factor to me having purchased, actually even pre-ordered, Rage 2 many years later. I like the game. I honestly didn't mind Rage 2. A lot of people didn't like Rage 2. I didn't mind Rage 2. I don't mind a lot of terrible games, I'm not gonna lie. And also, I rarely see bugs in general. Bugs are something, for some reason, I magically avoid. Like, I played Cyberpunk. Basically, actually on launch. I played Cyberpunk on launch because I didn't pre-order it, but my buddy pre-ordered it. Which is funny because for some reason it counted me as, because I installed it from his like shared Steam, it counted me as having the pre-order content. And so when I eventually actually bought Cyberpunk, it let me keep the pre-order content for some reason. I don't know. Actually, it was a cool thing. Our Steam's like weirdly bugged out, and even if he was playing a game, it would still let me play Cyberpunk for some reason, which was awesome, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, eventually Cyberpunk started bugging out for me, and it wouldn't let me launch it. However, the fix for that was really easy, and it's just going through the files and open the exe. But that didn't happen until like many months later, after Cyberpunk launched. But I didn't have a single bug playing the launch of Cyberpunk. I thought that was... So when people are like saying it was a buggy mess, I was just like, I didn't see anything. But yeah, I'm ranting. Oh, also even Danebo's, that one series, what was it? You know, the car one. I can't remember the name of the series now. I like that series too. Because Danebo was just funny. And obviously, I binged many times the Plants vs. Zombies series. It was my favorite series on his channel. Sorry, that was so rude of me. I just said his. At the time, Danebo was a he. I'm very sorry about that. I do genuinely apologize. That was rude. I used to love their YouTube channel so much. I miss them, honestly. Like, I know they're still continuing it with, like, Orange plays. It's not the same. I miss Dane. I miss Danebo. You know? I hope I didn't say he too much. I'm gonna feel so upset if I said he too much that the super not fucked up, because it's, well, it kind of fucked up. I'm sorry. They. I don't know if they've fully transitioned yet, so I'm gonna go with they, because I can't remember. I'm sorry about not remembering also. Ow, I got a hair in my eye. Huh. I used to love their YouTube channel. Dane and Luke were like so funny. But also, another super nostalgic thing for Plants vs. Zombies for me is actually a different YouTube channel by the name of Carrot Kid 8. They're unfortunately gone from YouTube I'm pretty sure, which just sucks. They were how I think I was well, no. Danebo is how I was introduced to Plants vs. Zombies. Well, that's not true. My mom was how I was introduced to Plants vs. Zombies. But then I had watched Danebo because I already watched them when they did vlogs and Danebo Exposed and stuff. So when I had... Actually, it's funny. Technically, I think I discovered Dane before Annoying Orange, and then when I saw Annoying Orange, I still thought Dane themselves was funnier. I mean, I'm glad they enjoy making it, but I miss Dane. Unless Dane's uploading again, because I don't know, I haven't checked in a while. But, sorry, total went off topic. But Carrot Kid 8 was how, was another YouTube channel I really liked for Plants vs. Zombies because they played the... Because I say they because there's two of them. I don't remember their names. But they were just like, you know, middle schoolers to high schoolers just playing the Xbox version of Plants vs. Zombies. That's how I discovered their channel, was because I didn't have an Xbox. I didn't have an Xbox until I turned 18. Because I bought one. Because I had money from getting in a car accident. So I was like, I'll buy an Xbox and Plants vs. Zombies on it. Story for another time. But, the console version had literally just came out. And I was so interested. I wanted to see what was new. I wanted to see the new modes on it. I wanted to see like everything. And honestly, I do still feel the console version is the best way to play. However, I will honestly say, even though PC version's good, second best version might actually be the DS version. I grew up with the DS version harder than anything, and I love it. I love the DS version, honestly. Like I've even tried out our new plants, the cherry bomb, the walnut. Right, I'm going on tangents a lot. This is me. You're honestly seeing the real me right now because I'm not cutting. Unlike, weirdly, slightly with the, Vacation series, I actually cut that a bit more than this. I'm honestly just ranting. It's because this is all gameplay, and I don't want to miss all the gameplay. So it's just going to be me ranting a bunch. No, I loved... also, actually, though, Carrot Kid 8, watch that whole series. I thought they were funny, like, the whole time. That was also how I was actually introduced to, sorry, I'm skipping through the dialogue. I just thought about it. So I'll slow down a little next time. It's how I was introduced to Half-Life. Crazily enough. Because, the guy who actually ran the channel, he just brought his friends on sometimes. Was how I was introduced to Half-Life, because he had a Half-Life 2 series for like most of it, but then eventually I think he started doing more skits and stuff, and eventually stopped doing YouTube, I think, after that, sadly. A shame. But yeah, crazy thing. I used to love Danebo. Danebo Exposed, the Danebo vlogs were like some of my favorite pieces of YouTube media for a good long while. Honestly, Danebo talking about, you know, how they were, it's like, you know, people go like, so how do you do this? And it's like After Effects. That was literally one of my favorite jokes for that series. It was so funny. Man, I miss those good old days. I'm old. You know, 25 going on 400. I'm pushing on 400 already, you know. I'm just a dinosaur at this age. Hell, next year I'm turning... In half a year... Not really. Next, I'll just say next year. It's not really half a year, actually. But next year, I'm turning 26. My brain will be fully developed. I think that's insane. I feel like that can't be true. Yeah. Mm. And I've been noticing. I'm gonna actually talk about YouTube for a bit. I am, after all, not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a hobbyist YouTuber. It is really hard to become a professional YouTuber, but that's okay. Um, as a hobbyist YouTuber, I will say I don't remember what I was gonna say. Shit. Legit, I actually forgot. Um, that's embarrassing. I don't even remember what I was talking about earlier. You're seeing me on pure ADHD mode right now because it is late at night. I'm not fully tired, but I'm getting to that. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. I remembered. I was talking about YouTube. Uh, I'm gonna because I was going to talk about like metrics and stuff. Because being transparent is interesting, and I just think it's an interesting topic, really, analytics and stuff. Uh, my obviously the most popular series, who would have guessed, children's phone game, My Singing Monsters. I'm fine with that, honestly. I don't mind. I know to Sin, that's like her favorite mobile game. She loves that game a lot. It's interesting. I mean, hey, everyone's got favorites. She loves that mobile game. She also really loves the card game. She's collected every card. For Binding of Isaac. Wow, I didn't even tell you which card game. Sorry, ADHD brain. Um, she loves that game. I prefer the video game personally. However, I do like the card game, and you know sometimes we play it together when we have the chance. Not really the video game that much, sadly. We don't really have time. Well, we do have time, but we don't do co-op personally because co-op isn't our style. Unless we're doing Isaac usually. She likes doing cooperative games more than she likes doing competitive. So she'll do that when we play games together usually. It's fun. You know, she loves My Singing Monsters. It's kind of nuts. Uh, she's been playing it literally like for maybe either the year it came out or a year after. And that is actually, I heard the story. It's because she was already playing Big Blue Bubble games. She played Grapefruit Grove when it was still like around. And so she was already kind of hooked on their games, funnily enough. So I think it's kind of funny. I mean, hey, it's a good thing to know what you like, right? I never really played that many mobile games. I've been playing PvZ 2 for a good long time, actually since it came out. Ever since PvZ 2 came out, I've been playing it. Even though, yeah, PvZ 2 was the beginning of the end, you know? It's the downfall we should have seen coming of EA. The fact that they fired, like, all of the original PopCap staff and shit, we should have known. All fart for not... All fart. How did that happen? Our fault. Not our fart. Our fault. For not noticing that it would be a total shit show. Because I remember the launch of PvZ 2. It was awful. I mean, honestly, the game could have been way worse. But it was not good. It was also actually... I owned all of the premium plants before they became gemiums, like they are now. I bought them with money. My allowance, because I was in middle school. Since it, you know, came out, I think, basically the same year as My Singing Monsters, shockingly, actually. So while I was playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, she was playing My Singing Monsters, which is really funny. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how, like, Stuff just happens, man. Having favorites is good, though. It's good to know what you like. And, you know, one day, I know I've considered making a top 100 game list, but I don't think I will. I think Sin's already done one, but I don't know what it is, or I don't remember because I mean, have you noticed ADHD brain here? Me never on medication, ADHD brain. Oh, you know what it is? It's because when you see me streaming, I'm caffeinated. That's I have the stay caffeinated thing for a reason. Because otherwise ADHD brain takes hold and I talk at like a million miles per hour about nothing and usually forget what I'm talking about halfway through. But yeah, I know how to continue my train of thought that I currently have. That's definitely not gone. And I don't know what to talk about next. Ooh, spicy. I don't even remember what the point of... Oh, because I was talking about YouTube! Wow. Yeah, the series that gets the most views is My Singing Monsters Monday. Which I'm happy for Sin. I know, because she loves the game. That's why I was talking about it, because she loves the game a lot. So I'm glad that it's her most popular series. I guess it's my most popular series because I'm the YouTuber on it. Well, she's the one filming the footage. I'm just the one talking over it like a dweeb. Usually reading off of her notes about certain things. Where was I? Oh, strangely though, the series that gets the most hours is still Contraband Police. I think it's insane that Contraband Police is so popular. I don't think it's a bad thing. I actually think it really is just super interesting. Why Contraband Police? Is it just a game that doesn't have enough series on YouTube? And if not, why am I getting so much watch hours from it? Like, literally, I have so many watch hours, and it's just Contraband Police. I've had a little bit of luck with other series. There is a bit of a, like, Abiotic Factor thing going on, which I love, because that's my favorite survival game. I would love if my Abiotic Factor series blew up. I mean, honestly, I'm not doing it anymore, so that probably doesn't help. I probably should continue Abiotic Factor at some point. I did want to collect all of the armors and weapons and display them. And what's definitely going to help with that is they're doing a community update sometime relatively soon-ish, I imagine, where they're adding something I've wanted for a very long time, which is wall-mountable displays. I really want wall-mount displays. I think it sucks that there is no wall mount display, and you know, for items, and that makes it so I'll be able to actually like display weapons easier. I think because one of my biggest like factors for not doing it, my biggest abiotic factors, I may say, was the fact that you have to put weapon stands on or item stands on the floor, and that sucks. But the fact that they're actually finally coming out with wall-mounted ones, yo, pog, that's actually awesome. I've noticed ever since streaming, I say pog unironically, and I think that's super hyper cringe, but I'm a little too far in to stop, I think, unfortunately. Too in the deep end at this point. It's too far. I'm too far gone. But I don't know. Contraband Police being my most popular series is just so strange. I understand that there was a little bit of a Phasmophobia thing-ish for a bit, and that was because of the Easter event, I think, was what was happening. And so I had a little bit of a Phasmophobia thing. It wasn't big enough to matter. Also, weirdly, Bumbo's had a slight thing-ish. It wasn't huge enough for me to notice. But it was just like a couple Bumbo videos got like maybe a full stream watch, which is cool. It's interesting to me that the contraband the contraband police thing. The stuff, even the first episode of Contraband Police got some views recently, and that was kind of cool to see. Because I do like the game. I'm very excited for the DLC. It can't come soon enough. I think they've changed it. It used to be, I think, Q3 2025, but now it looks like it's Q4 2025, and I don't want to say anything too soon, but I do imagine at some point it's actually going to change to Q1 2026, which is unfortunate. But I guess I'd be okay with that. I don't know. Honestly, okay, I need to rant about something about stupid Replanted. One of the best features of PvZ 2, and is actually in most of the fan games for PvZ 1. It's in both Fusion and Hybrid. I would know. I've played both of them. Is the amazing feature of previous seed selection. That it'll put your previous selection right up there. Only downside with Fusion is that it doesn't include gifts. That might be Hybrid. No, it's Fusion. Fusion doesn't remember you put gifts on your seed selection. And Hybrid... No. Maybe it's also Fusion. That doesn't remember seed packets... No, that might be Hybrid. Because there's one of the things doesn't remember seed packets fully all the time, and I don't remember which one it is, but that was kind of something that irked me a little. Don't remember which one of the two. Oh hey, dramatic zombie death. That's always a fun one. You know what? Hold on. I spelled it wrong. There we go. Fancy lawnmowers. Sorry, just had to do that. Makes me feel better. I usually remember the codes. Here, I'll even type in one that we can't do because we don't have the Tree of Wisdom. See? That's Daisies. I really like Daisies. It's a fun one. Where it just leaves flowers on the ground when the zombie dies. Or Pinata. That's a good one too. All the codes are good. Oh, you're a danger. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Contraband Police, probably? Yeah, that sounds right. I love the game. It's a good game. I think it's good that I'm becoming slightly popular because of it. Well, it's like my most watched series. If we count watch time more important than views, it's my best series. If we count views more important than watch time, that would be My Singing Monsters. So it's always interesting to look at statistics, and honestly, that kind of thing is what makes me consider playing more Contraband Police, even though I'm done with it. That's the thing. That's why I don't play it a lot anymore. It's because I'm done. I have literally done everything, or I've bought all of the upgrades to my police station, so I don't feel the motivation to keep playing it. But it's still a fun game. That's the thing. I love the game. I'm just very excited, I guess, for the DLC. And that'll make me play it even more, honestly. I'll bring the series right back. Hell, next Abiotic Factor update, I'll bring the series back, you know? Oh, I have a gripe with Replanted. How come the plants are different sizes in Replanted? Like in this one, they're all relatively the same size. They at least make sense if they're not the same size. But in replanted, some of the plants are too big and clip out of the like borders of the seed packet. And that's super annoying. And also, the potato mine is smaller when you plant it than like if you're holding it like this. These are the same sized plant. And when I plant it, it'll be the same size once it comes out of the ground. However, in replanted, if you plant a potato mine, it is smaller than the hover image. And I know this because I'm not going to lie, I was one of the few people that played it a little early. By doing the naughty thing that I won't admit to because I didn't do it and you have no proof. And I didn't say anything. I don't know how it appeared on the computer. Let's just say that. I didn't even know it hadn't come out yet. Those are my claims. And it's just I can't. I can't play it. I'm glad I didn't spend money on it. I almost did. Like when I saw it, I was like, "Ah, oh, hell yeah, a remake of PvZ1? I love PvZ1. That's like one of the best games from my childhood." But then, so I actually did pre-order it. I did. This is a fact. On Steam. I pre-ordered it on Steam. So I couldn't have possibly done the naughty thing. Because Steam encrypts their preloads. I had actually gotten to that stage. I hadn't really paid attention to any of the trailers. I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't look at any controversy. Until the preload started. Once preload started, I started watching more content on it. Because it started appearing more. Because it was like, you could play the game early if you do this, X, Y, and Z. And so, I watched some things on it. I saw things about the controversy, you know, AI upscaling, which yes, isn't. AI upscaling isn't generative AI. I know that for a fact. I understand. That doesn't mean it's that doesn't mean it's better. Because it's still lazy. You're still not hiring real artists to work on your game. And it's especially disrespectful to the original artists that you could have asked to come back. And I still feel that way. And that was why, once I saw AI upscaling, not enough new content for me to actually spend $20 on this game, that you can buy the console Xbox version for $5, I saw. $5 is a great deal. Buy the Xbox version instead. The Xbox version is the best version. I'm not playing the Xbox version because I don't own the Xbox version on PC. I saw it on like their website. Just get a console emulator. I mean, I don't condone pirating. Unless it's from EA. And so no, I refunded it like right after seeing all the controversy. I was like, I'm not paying $20 to disrespect the artist like that. Got a refund. Steam gave it to me literally the next hour. Not even. Like, I refunded it, I got it 10 minutes later. Steam was super fast on giving me my refund. It was amazing, actually. And so instead, I decided to buy something better. And that was that I started a pay over time thing for the Mugenics cat carrier merch box. Because it will be a birthday present for Sin. Because I don't... Because it has cards in it. And I know she really wants all the cards. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna... So I'm gonna hand it to her on her birthday. Though I'm probably gonna do an unboxing video for it eventually. I've actually got a few unboxing videos that I'm planning on doing based on board games I've bought. And also, I didn't just spoil her birthday present, don't worry. She knows about it. She was there when I bought it. Where was I? Oh, I have unboxing videos in the works for board games that I've bought. Supposedly, from what I saw, the plans for shipping of the Terraria board game is in November. That's their plans for them to start shipping, I think, is what they said. So hopefully it'll be here by either late November or early December. I can only hope. And that is good. Where's I? So yeah, I'll film an unboxing video for that. It'll be in a slightly different style than the ones I did for Sin on her channel, of her unboxing of Isaac stuff. It'll be relatively similar. I probably won't show my face, even though on her channel you can see my face perfectly fine. You can't see hers. She doesn't show her face ever. You can only ever hear her voice once on the channel, and that is in the current first video on her channel. That's the only time you ever hear her, and that she exists, because after that, unfortunately, she did have a panic attack. She has some really bad... I don't know how to describe it. She can't film herself, ever. She hates interactions, the social interactions, and filming herself. So, that's usually what it is. Where is I? Oh, but yeah, unboxing videos will probably happen. It'll be in a similar but different style. No face. But it'll be fun, I think. So, I've currently bought the Terraria board game. Hell yeah. I'm excited for that. I love Terraria. I've done Calamity Death Mode playthroughs before, even did the Gods one that I never remember the name of. Like Forsaken Gods. I literally can't remember. You know, the one with like the ultra cool looking boss fight where its reward is the license to use Dragon Sense and it's not cheating, or Dragon Lens, that's what it's called, and it's not cheating, which I think is hilarious. But no, so I bought the Terraria board game basically right away because I love Terraria. Terraria's like up there with one of my favorites. I don't know where in the list of one of my favorites. Definitely not super high, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't know. I'm not gonna... Most of my... like, it not being top 10 is that I don't know what my top 10s would be, sadly. I need a water. I've been talking literally non-stop for, like, so long. Sorry. Wow, that just caught up with my throat really hard. That have been literally not a non-stop talking for like way too long. Holy crap. So yeah, Terraria board game, once I get it, I'll do an unboxing video on that. Because I am excited for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited. Then, after that, it'll be, eventually... I did also get the Dying Light board game. And from what their current time frame said, it should show up here around, or they said it would, like, their new estimated date is like around my birthday. So hopefully it'll be here by then. I'm honestly not sure. Right, we don't have that. I have plans for... Man, my brain is dead. Risk of Rain, I got that. And that's slated, they say... I don't remember. It was sometime in 2026. They actually said... like around summer 2026 even, I think, crazily. Which I think is ambitious. Might have been late 2026. Can't remember now. Either way, I think kind of ambitious. And then, of course, I think I talked about it maybe once or twice on stream. I did purchase the Don't Starve board game. Now, their current estimated date is March of 2027, so that'll be a quite long time from now. And we'll have to... Who even knows if I'll be doing YouTube by then? I might give up. I'm kidding, I'm not going to give up. But sorry, that's a joke. Don't worry. I don't plan on giving up yet. I'm still having fun. It's just... Le depression has been eating me alive lately. So it's just been weirdly hard to film. I'm sure one day it'll get better. I'm not there yet. And I welcome your patience and hope you still stick with me through this, even if I'm sure for some it's quite annoying that I'm just not filming as much as I might should, or even streaming, because it's been making it also hard to stream. For basically the same reasons. Which is unfortunate. But I am having fun. I am still having a good time. I love what I do, and I do what I love. This is for fun. Seeing YouTube as a career is out the window. It is so irresponsible, I guess I would like to say, to see YouTube as a prospecting career anymore. YouTube is oversaturated. There's already a million YouTubers all doing the exact same thing as you. You're not creative. You are just like everyone else. You being me included in this, don't worry. So it's just like, you have to do this because it's fun nowadays. And hell, people used to do it just because it was fun. It wasn't even a prospecting career, which I find admirable. People love filming, and I think that's so cool. I love filming too. I think it's super fun to just talk about whatever you want, play a game, and just spend time with anyone who's watching. And I hope that resonates with people. Which is kind of why I also do like this super old series that I'm kind of starting, I guess, in protest of EA. Because fuck EA. Hey. I know, crazy. Thanks, Dave. AO good. Man, that's just so reminiscent. I'm like, ugh, remember the good old days. I don't know. Sure. I do miss a lot of old YouTube stuff, honestly, but I understand why it changes. YouTube is constantly changing. It is forever driven by consumerism. Whoever is paying the most money, or earning the most money even, which is usually children, let's be honest, that's why there's a huge thing with ElsaGate and whatnot. It's because children make cash. Children make bank. Parents nowadays just hand their kid an iPad, say leave me alone, and just like expect nothing bad to happen. YouTube's trusted after all. It's owned by Google. Foolish. That's why I will never make kids content. Even the My Singing Monsters Monday stuff. I mean, I don't swear in it, but that's more me trying not to like slander Sin's content that she filmed herself, and I like reading her notes and just making some points myself. I give opinions. I don't swear though. Maybe I should. I would definitely sell that I'm not making my videos for kids, because they're not supposed to be, because I hate kids. They're annoying. Always annoying. That's all I got. I can't think of any more words than annoying. I don't know. I don't even remember why I was on that tangent. Let's talk about YouTube again. Some series I wish would on it. Some videos I have currently that I wish actually were more popular. There are some that, like, I think I'm sad they're not popular. And that's one of my ones that I really am sad right now is, well, there's two. One, the fact that I finally unlocked The Forgotten. The video No Longer Forgotten, that the new Isaac Sunday video. I'm so sad that's not popular. I'm so sad it didn't get views because that was such a good run, and it's such a hard challenge, and especially because I've been doing that challenge for like months. And the fact that no one's gonna see it, sadly, is kind of upsetting. I love that I finally did it, and I thought it was such a good run. Like, honestly, that run couldn't have gone better. In another one, I wish would blow up. Honestly, I should probably just, like, post it on the Phasmophobia Discord. Is the video of me unintentionally showcasing a huge bug, I think personally, on Bleasdale that I've encountered previously. And it was actually before the Halloween update when I had previously encountered that bug. It was a while before the Halloween update. Not a while, maybe a few weeks at most. But I wish that was bigger because I think that is a very important video for the devs because it does showcase a currently quite big issue about one of their maps. That if they don't know about it, because I honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to post it on the Discord, because I don't know if they already know. It's a, to me at least, really big issue that one of your maps has like a big bug where, like, you're screwed if you get a potentially just a what's the ghost name? The Myling. Like, getting a Myling on Bleasdale right now is like a death sentence, because if you get a Myling on Bleasdale, you will not be able to figure it out. Because the ghost will... Well, except that's the thing. The first time I had the bug, eventually the ghost, like, somehow made it back into entrance. But the second time, as you saw on stream, if you see the video, or in video, I guess, if you didn't see the stream, depending on which one you watch, the VOD or the video, I kept the entire match because I really wanted to showcase the bug fully. So I thought keeping it in the full thing in the video, like, really emphasized it. What the fuck was I talking about? I think it just never found its way back into the house. I think it was outside the house. I am like 90% certain the ghost was not in the house at all. Like, it was outside, which is nuts. If it had hunted, what would have happened? I actually don't know. Should I have just made it hunt, and then it would have, like, spawned in the ghost room or something? Is that what I should have done? Because if so, that's kind of crazy. That I would have to make a ghost hunt to put it in the ghost room. Okay, that's not great. I don't love that. But honestly, it's just... I love Phasmophobia also. But part of this whole thing with me not filming currently, honestly, potentially there's a chance it's being caused by Phasmophobia just because I guess I don't want to play the game anymore right now. Which I think, honestly, if you had been watching the entire series up to this point, you might have noticed and felt, oh, that was super obvious. I could tell right away that you didn't want to play the game. Due to the fact that I've been cutting videos short. That after I do a full cycle, I'm done. I haven't been doing 3 hours of Phasmophobia for, like, months. And honestly, it might be me not wanting to play the game, which I find unfortunate because I love Phasmophobia. Like, currently, I think it's such a fun game, and the fact that clearly something in my brain is telling me I don't find the game fun is shocking to me and makes me actually want to think about the series as a whole. Because I still love the game, but honestly, there might have to be like a break. I don't know what I would do in the break, but there might have to be one. Unfortunate, but highly plausible. I don't know if that's gonna be true. Honestly, what I could do is probably... I do have slight ideas for a, I've already done Crime Scene Cleaner. I've started the series. I haven't played it again since. Mostly because the Phasmophobia event started, so unfortunately I've been making that a main focus. But... Where am I? Where's my brain? I don't know. I can't even think about what I was talking about. Oh, and honestly, the way I started the Crime Scene Cleaner series was technically on Haunted Thursday because I did the Nightmare level. I might just honestly bring it back for a bit. Take a break from... But I don't want to take a break from Phas yet, due to the fact that I do want to unlock Trophy Upgrade 2 at least. I'm not unlocking 3. That's not happening. I've totally given up on 3. 3 will be a next year me problem. But I do want to unlock... at least Trophy Upgrade 2. So I'm going to be playing, honestly, probably 3 hours tomorrow, because I can make like 100 points an hour. That is a guarantee. I can make about 100 points an hour because the game takes around 15 minutes. I can pump out sometimes more than 4 games in an hour, and each game I get like 25 points average, because I usually try to complete as many objectives as I can. I try to collect all the blood moons I can find, and I usually, except for very rare circumstances, honestly, let's be for real, it's only been like twice, or 3 times even on stream, I rarely get the ghost wrong. So I think it's quite likely that I'll get a lot of points. If I get 100 points an hour, I only need to play for about 6 hours, honestly, and since there's 7 days left-ish, I'll be fine. I'll be able to get Trophy Upgrade 2, not 3. I've, again, given up on 3. 3's not happening. But 2, 100%. And so that'll be fun. I like the idea of that. Because I love the game. It's a fantastic game. It is the best ghost hunting game. If anyone likes any other ghost hunting game more, that's fair and your opinion is valid. However, Phasmophobia is superior. After all, it really was the genre-defining game. Much like Lethal. And, you know, the crazy thought that Lethal and Repo are parallel thinking is hilarious. I love that too. But Lethal did start a genre. It's part of the thing. I hate the term friend slop. I think friend slop is disgusting. It's just not fair to the genre because it's not slop. Why is playing with your friends a bad thing? Especially since a lot of the games in the friend slop genre aren't slop. They're perfectly fine, acceptable games. Honestly, like, Lethal, great game. Peak, I wouldn't consider Peak a Lethal clone. However, I'd say I understand why people consider it kind of a Lethal clone because of the fact that multiplayer. I guess that's just the biggest thing. That's the thing about friend slop, right? Um, uh, item based. That is kind of true. With inventories, maybe it is a Lethal clone, and I just need to admit that. Except it's not, because you're not like going in, getting stuff, getting out, like most other Lethal clones. Like there are plenty of Lethal clones. There's the submarine one. There's there's Sketchy's contract. That is just pretty blatant. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Sketchy's contract was fine, I guess. I played it a little with my buddy because he wanted to play it. It's okay, I guess. Uh, but it's a blatant Lethal clone, like super blatant. I mean, it's a little different. There's some differences. There's enough differences, I guess, but I don't know. It's trying to hold its own. It's trying its best, I guess. I don't know. Where's I going with this thought? No. But what's wrong with playing games with your friends? Why is it friend slop? I get that it's like, oh, it's the slop of the week, you know. It's the new game to play with your friends for 2 seconds, and then you're gonna never play it again. It doesn't have to be that way. You can just keep playing it, you know. Just because you're moving on to the next one, that's just you at that point. Are you not the problem anymore if you're the one moving on to the next game with your friends? Does that not make you the problem now anymore? Because, I don't know, kind of sounds like you're the reason that you're playing a new friend slop, in quotes. Some things are the consumer's fault, I won't lie. Because you can't forget, in like every circumstance, you are the reason a game company is making a game. It's because you're buying it. I don't know. I just hate the term friend slop because Lethal Clone is perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, the submarine one, Sketchy's Contract. You know, Pilgrim. That one's actually pretty alright. It's a little hard for me. I don't understand it enough, I think. I played it a little also. My buddy, same buddy actually, wanted to play that one too, because he was playing all the Lethal clones. For some reason. I don't know why, actually. Where's my thought for this process? Why was I talking about this? I don't know. But, or even the one that shall not be named, the one made by a certain pair of brothers, if you're catching my drift. Not a good game. I don't know. Not worthy of talking about. I try not to ask questions. What's your thoughts on this? I think that's cringe. I don't know. Comment baiting's kind of lame. I mean, I do have call to action, obviously, but that's kind of my limit, is call to action. Which is, I understand for people, a breaking point. But whatever. Good for you. You can have an opinion. Merry Christmas. You're entitled to it. I won't disagree. And you're right. Well, I usually just ignore calls to action because I'm a serial lurker. I lurk already, like in YouTube and Twitch and stuff, so I'm already like not doing it. But you know, kind of thing. I would love to buy one. Thank you. However, we did just get our new seed slot, and sadly, this is actually where I'm ending it for the day. So I'll be going to the main menu and just ending it here. Alright, you made it through the video. Good job. And as you saw, we actually made it pretty far. We're about halfway through night already in the first hour. Now, I'm not really speedrunning this game. It's not a game to speedrun. It's a relaxing, fun game that I just played for about an hour and just ranted, talked, had a good time. And I hope you did too. This is, honestly, you're seeing a more real me than you see kind of on stream, because on stream I'm pre-caffeinated and more focused on reading chat. This one was just me talking about stuff I'm mildly passionate about and continuously ranting the whole time. Alright, please click the top left if you'd like to watch the full playlist of the Plants vs. Zombies videos, bottom left for the VODs. Or please click the top right for the Wonder Wednesday videos, bottom right for the VODs. I say that because this is going in all 4 of those playlists. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed our video today. Leave a like if you did, a dislike if you didn't, and if you're feeling so inclined, please leave a little interaction down below. And don't forget, Wonder Wednesday is a variety day, so please feel free to leave a comment down below of a game you'd like to see me play, and I just might. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a good day.